Hey, how you doing, y'all? My name is Shawn Powell, and I do online business, and I've gotten pretty successful at it. And I've got a lot of people underneath me asking me, what exactly do I do? What's the tools that I use? And I'm going to lay out to you because most of this stuff you've already got, and the apps I'm using, I make sure that they stay free. And the reason why, I know that a lot of people out there may not have the money to be investing in a software that's $10 a month or $10 a year and stuff like that. If you can find what'll do the same thing for cheaper or free. And some of y'all who know who I am in the business I've been in and the business I've got now, these are the tools exactly the way I do it. So I'm gonna go through. I've written out a lot of things. I've had pictures showing you exactly where everything is, and I'm gonna go from there for you. But I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. Now, obviously, you don't need exactly what I've got. You can do whatever you want. You got your own preferences. I'm just telling you what has helped me become successful, and I'm actually free from a job because of these tools and what I've done with it, in my business. All right, this is my little boy Adam. He's 8 years old. It's me, full-time dad. It's the only job I got, really. And it's a great job to have. I'm tickled to death with it. I'm 42 years old. I've been in restaurants for 26 years, and I was able to come home May the 7th. And so I've been online for less than a year. It does not take that long when you stay focused, to get in gear and get out there and learn what you need to know. Okay. Tools I need for my online business, Shawn Powell. My phone, by far the most valuable device I use. Okay. Give you an example, y'all. This is my phone. It's an old S3, Samsung Galaxy S3. All right. Everybody in the world knows about it. It's been around for years. Even over nicer tablets. We've got 5 tablets in our house. We got several Androids, Nexus 7s. We've got 2 iPads. My phone does everything that I need it to do in my business better because it's so accessible in my hand. I always have it with me, and I'm going to show you a couple little things that's really going to help you implement your phone into your business. Now, obviously, how you promote your business is going to affect some of the things I'm going to do. I use YouTube and I use Facebook for my business. And mostly Facebook is where a majority of my leads that come in my business are coming from. But what I use is what I do, to get those. Okay. I have an Agent S3 phone, and it has made me thousands in the past months. I do mean thousands. I would say anyone with an S3 or newer device should be good to go. The reason that the phone works so well for me is it fits perfectly in my hand, and I use Facebook to promote my business most of the time. It's just easier, and directly accessible is the most valuable part of my business and provides ease and comfort. I am the only one in my business that uses his phone for everything. In other words, I've got other things I do to promote, but if I wanted, like I said, I make 95% of my leads, 60 to 100 leads a day off of Facebook with nothing but my S3 phone. So, say what you want to say. That is a awesome device. These are some apps I use on my phone, to help everything go good for me. Apps that I use on my phone. Facebook is a must-have, plain and simple. No matter what you're doing to promote your business, you need Facebook. You need a way to connect with people. You need to become social. You need to become personal with people, or personable, I guess you could say. Facebook is the best way to go. Now, obviously you can use whatever you want, but it's the granddaddy of social media. Don't dodge it, no matter what you plan on doing with it. Color notes. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. When I found this, I can take and put every color I want. Every one of my ads are yellow. Secondary ads, comments that I make inside of my posts, which is something that I teach in one of my training videos on YouTube. I put it about 2 weeks ago. So hit that as well, y'all. If you need to know how to make 60 to 100 leads, exactly how I'm doing it, I show you exactly how I do it in there. But this is so well staying organized, it is ridiculous. On my phone, on the edge right here, where I've got my little pointer going, let's say it's just my phone right here, it would have a tab. I can pull the tab over. It brings everything, it shows everything that I've got listed under my tabs. And I have color notes. Click on it. Click on that. Copy, paste. Put it right here in Facebook. If this is where I was at, my ad. Add my picture. And y'all, it is up there in seconds. I do mean seconds. I know a lot of people might like laptops, this and that, and stuff like that, but it's just hard to beat when I'm laying on the couch under a ceiling fan with a nice blanket, the cat at my legs, watching anything I want to watch off my movies, YouTube, Netflix. And my laptop, you know, within a foot away from me. I've got a little table beside it. And I've just got access to everything in the most comfortable way you can. I'm used to working 13-hour shifts in a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? There's no comparison, none, compared to that. And my phone and these apps do that for me. It's just something. So obviously you don't have to use just ColorNote. It works well for me. It's very good. You can organize it for looking like this if you like, for easy access. You can do it like this. You can even make shortcuts up here on your phone or tablet directly if you like. But the colors being separation, renaming everything. It's got calendars up there. It's just a great all-around app. And when I do a link, the links are accessible, you know, right there, so I can click the link and go directly. It's a good place for me. Let's say if I take this red one right here and I want to put down all the links for people who are asking me for something real quick, I can go there, pull a tab, click it, right click it, copy, send it to them in like a second. It works. And not only that, on emails, man, I'm going to tell you, I can take like Gmail, and use that as my default sender. Okay, now I've got autoresponders that go out for me as well, but I always like to get something personal. My emails, y'all, have pictures. My emails are a lot like what I'm showing you presentation-wise right now. And I'll have a couple of pictures up there of me and Adam, you know, sitting there so they can acknowledge who I am. Have some recent payouts if I like. Whatever I want to put in there to express to people, you know, that's what I do. And ColorNotes holds all them under a notepad. And I can right-click it, and it'll hold up to 10 that is locked. 10's enough for me, you know what I'm saying, for everything I do. So literally, I click on it, I add the person's name in there, and bam, and I got a really nice professional-looking email that's going out that has pictures, has everything laid out, looks just like this, and you can't ask for anything better than that. That's just perfect to me. And so many people just send out an email when you could be given so much more so easily. Okay. Best app I use is called ColorNote. It's free in both Apple and Android, and is a great way for me to keep copy and paste ads with color separation and with answers to common questions I get asked all the time. Okay. Plus, I can keep broadcasts saved that I send out. I have literally 1,000 notes saved in this in a relatively organized, and has a search feature and upload feature to keep your notes safe from losing them. Hold on just a second. Me and my little boy, we drink a lot of Nestle Quick. I needed something, my throat was getting dry. Let's see here. Keep notes and lose them. I would be lost without this, to be honest, and that's the truth, y'all. That to me is literally a 2-3 seconds flat, posting and getting out to the people on Facebook and doing a really good job of it. Okay. A big part of your online business is getting out to the people and doing it as easily and as comfortable as possible. This with tabs, like I just described a few minutes ago, putting the tabs up on your phone on the side of a handheld device puts me posting on Facebook in seconds while laying on the couch watching Netflix and YouTube. This is a great way to work comfortably and enjoy what I do effectively while growing constantly. Photo grid. Okay, when you come into, you know, you see an ad, you want to grab people's attention. The last thing in the world, and I have never done it to this day, I will pray on a Bible and flat out tell you, I have never gone in the back office of anything and taken a picture and say, okay, here it is, stamp, put it up there and say, this is my business. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And people do it all the time, and they want to know why they don't stand out. It's because they look like the other 10,000, 20, 30, 60,000 people in the group. You know what the secret is? Let them continue, because you stand out when you know the difference. Make your pictures personal if you need to. If you want to show ads with money and you've been successful some and want, if you get some money in, y'all, use it. But don't do me a big favor. The worst thing in the world anybody can do is take pictures of them on the bed with money around them on a note, or throwing money on their crotch and taking a picture and putting it on Facebook. And you see so many people, you know what, that's just pure disrespectful. I would be embarrassed to click on it. So have some respect in what you do, you know. And I'm going to show you some actual examples of PhotoGrid. And some of these on my laptop were the first ones I saved that I did. They're so quick and easy to do. They got the good themes to go with it. You can do anything you want to do. I have learned this though. Don't try to get lost in, be creative and do good things. But if you ain't careful, you'll put something out there that's not really going to appeal to people. And I've tried all sorts of different things because I'm constantly learning and want to learn. And I'm learning for you, so I can tell you this. And when something don't work, in my opinion, that's just as successful, if not more successful than something that worked. Because I can tell you the answers to things. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm being introduced in a group with 100,000 people in it, and I'm not getting any hits off of it, and that tells me right there it's not effective. And you can do whatever you want to do. I want you to do it. I want you to learn. An entrepreneur takes tools that they got, and then they use their instincts. Because if you believe in it and do the learning and teaching, you learn what you need to do. It's just instinct, I guess, to some degree. That's what being an entrepreneur is. Don't join a business thinking they're going to give you all the answers, because they're not. All they can do is give you the tools about like I'm giving you right here, but that's not all the answers. You're going to have to, put in the answers for you by figuring it out. Try things. Don't worry about failing. It's only failure if you quit. That's the honest truth. PhotoGrid is a great app that is entirely free and is constantly being updated. These people here, I get emails once a week saying, hey, try our new themes. And of course, I got some you can buy, but anything you want is up there. It's good enough. It's free. It's very professional. If you wanted to put something on Facebook for your personal stuff, buddy, this is your answer. If you want to have holidays and, dress it up really nice with little collages and stuff, this is awesome. PhotoGrid is awesome. I get a lot of compliments off of it for what I do with my ads. I feel good knowing I am using an app that gets this kind of support, available for both Apple and Android devices. And in my opinion, this is a must-have. It's easy to do, clean, and just does what it's supposed to do very, very well. I get compliments on my ads, and they get attention that makes me stand out. This is exactly what you want. What else can you ask for? And let me show you some examples. All right. Now, this is not just ads. This is pictures of me and my little boy. And let you know, this is the kind of picture you need to use when you're writing something personal on Facebook. If you're not making money yet off of something, y'all tell people, look, this is what I found. Don't tell them the name of it, because people assume they already know what something is. Understand that. Don't tell them the name of it. Tell them, y'all, this is something I found. I'm excited about it. Tell them about what you feel about it. Tell them about what it can mean to you and your family. Tell them, say, y'all, if I can come home, I'm already 1/4 there. Y'all, I've only been it for 3 months. I can actually see light at the end of the tunnel. Write that. See what I'm saying? That's what moves people. Your business is going to hold its own. Okay? What you need to do is to show them what you know. Show them the big picture, because they don't see it yet. Okay? You get successful at that, that's where you're going to move ahead and people are going to stand out. You don't have to get paid to make money. Okay? You got to believe in it before the money's there. If you don't believe in your business, you're in trouble. It's like being in love. Have you ever had I thought about this the other day. Have you ever had a girl or guy ask you, how do you feel about me? And you're like, oh, I'm in trouble. I like being with them. I'm not in love, kind of thing. And then you can have the exact same question asked you when you're in love. And he's like, oh my God, girl, listen, let me tell you. First of all, I love how your hair sticks out the window when you're going down the road flapping, so long. I love this. I love the way that you say this. I love the way that you like watching these movies. When you're passionate about a business, it's almost the same thing. And if you are passionate, I got so many people that's passionate about it because they're asking me, how am I being successful? And they are not. And I mean, when I say successful, 100 times more than they're doing, and I know they want it. The difference is, I sit here and tell them, just like this. I show them the passionate part, and I sit there and tell them I believe it. They know I believe in it. My results come. I can use my results if I want to, or I can do ads just like this. That is the secret. And the sad part is, a lot of people have it in them, but they don't show it. And there's your answer. Just show people. Show people the big picture. That's it. Alright, let's see here. I've used a bunch of that. You'd be surprised how often. Little boy, that's one of our days at Chuck E. Cheese. We came home, we had a water balloon fight. I think we spent 5 hours at Chuck E. Cheese. His little friend was over here beside us. He went with us, and he is soaking wet from the water balloons. That's what you can do on days that I should be working 13-hour shifts in the past. You know. All right, here you go. This is PhotoGrid. Write anything you want. I could do a whole lot more than that. I've done a lot of extra things, and I wanted to make it simple and to the point. This is some of my payouts straight. This is only the front-end business that I do. And but I thought it looked really nice and professional, put something together. Every penny of this had came from this part of my business. And, you know, right now I make about $900 and $1,100 a month on that part. But what this business does for me is it brings so many people in to see my residual business, and that is the big picture. Some people ain't ready for residual. Great. I like to take the $33. I like to help people, you know. I woke up yesterday to, you know, $66 before I even woke up off of this business. And I made $106 yesterday, and I cut the grass, and that was it. I didn't do too much of anything yesterday. So that's awesome when you know, that's the answer to online business right here, the whole benefit of it. Okay, there's a diamond. This is recently $100 one of the payouts. I could take this in 2 seconds, dress it up, put a border around it, write something in it if I wanted. There you go. This is a good example right here. This is in July. I put something together. I had payouts over here, this over here. This is all PhotoGrid in like a minute flat. Right up here, I used a color that matched the border, and I put, you know, facts you should know. I made $1,800 my first month. I quit my job May the 7th. Awesome training and support. I made $3,200 in my front end business alone. You know, at that time, we have both get paid daily and residual. I made $700 first month residual. This is an awesome business. Fact. I can take this. I know it's going to grab attention. It's not a back office thing. It's an ad on an ad. It just makes good sense. I can use that for months. You know, I can quit, feel like I burned it out, maybe use it too much on Facebook or whatever, and then come back and say, okay, I want something different. Well, you know what, this says everything I want to say. If not, go ahead and get the newest dates on these I want to do. And honestly, I could hide all this right here. I don't want to, because I think credibility comes by showing the dates up there. If I have just up here on the side, it makes it timeless. But if I'm getting paid straight every day, that's something I really should show. I think it's just a smart move, you know, strategic, I guess. Okay, do you want to know what I do? Just click the link. This was right at the very beginning. I was trying some different things out, and it's not bad. You know, they can't click on these obviously to see what it is. They can extend it, make it bigger. This shows me on the leaderboard at the top at the time. This shows some payouts. This is, you know, percentage. I was getting about 8 to 1. One commission to every 8 people that signed up, and I've got like 1,200 people in the front end business. It's just a nice ad. I could have changed the color. I was playing with green. I was just getting different ideas. Again, if you can make something in a minute flat and throw it out there, it's not a matter of what we think. Okay, to be honest, if it was me, I'd do a picture of me and my little boy in every ad. But it's not. It's about what brings leads in, and this can do that. This one didn't. Yeah, I think the color was just too bad off or something. But yeah, I mean, that's how you learn. Daily and weekly residual pay, $1,800 my first month. I try to put up different things. I don't always want the exact same pictures, you know, and saying the same thing. People get burnt out. You can even use the same ad itself word for word and just change up the pictures, and it'll help out. And try things, man. I tell you something else that works really good, and I teach this in my Facebook training. Take something like this, and when somebody asks for an answer, first of all, I use my photo. I got my tab, pull it to the side. I've got that answer already there, or you can put a nice, sincere, legit answer if you want. It's time consuming, to be honest, but give great answers. Implement what you need to say with their name, put the first part, and then you can paste the rest. That works. It really does. It's a sincere message, just, you know, made for them. Then I would, you know, give them this, put this up here. And now it's an ad within an ad. And people see you gave a great answer. That makes you a awesome sponsor before they've even said anything to you, because other people are looking at it. And they'll click the link knowing and feeling good about you, and you can even talk to them. That's how commissions come quick. That's the difference between someone looking at your business and the business toting the load, as opposed to them seeing these little outspurts of you and seeing the kind of person you are. It makes them feel good about you. That is vital. Little things like this, all day long. All day long. Put them into my ad when I answer questions. Maybe not this one. You know, I'm looking at something that's going to be more personal, one item, something like that, you know. Showing these diamonds, $100 payouts. You know, I made 7 $100 payouts in just diamond in 15 to 20 days recently. So, you know, that's one of the things I put, you know, I might even have that up here. That's one of the prettiest pictures. I would use that for a capture landing page and put my little survey information and click there and go from there. That's really what I got that picture for. Love it. It's also my background picture for Facebook. It's one of the pictures I use to describe, and I did this myself on one of the videos about going diamond. Not going to go in detail. This is PhotoGrid. Our business paid for this vacation, every penny. Here's my little boy, you know. That's the things that you might want to be putting up there. Did it get the results I hoped for? No, not really. But, I mean, it's a awesome software. You can see what you can do with it, right? Okay, this is in July, kind of the same mentality. This is June, same mentality. Oh, yeah. In my business, if you don't join a part and somebody within your business does and you lose it, someone below you just purchased our platinum membership. This commission would have gone to you have you been, this was in May, okay? This was $400 I missed. They're polite enough to give you emails. Needless to say, you don't get many of those before it's time to upgrade, because you realize that you're shooting yourself in the foot and you're losing more money by not having it than you are by having it. So, yes. In my case, diamond, if I hadn't done that, that would have been $1,700 I didn't get because I didn't. That would have been a lot of emails. It would have made me sick. It's your choice, this or that. I think I just quit my job. I threw my clothes on the floor because I hated wearing white. I hated that tie. And they made me wear this every day. White's not my color. And it's your choice, this or that, and I hate wearing white. That was my ad. It was personal, it was real, and it looked good, you know, and I could throw that in there. I could use that today. It's timeless, you know, I don't have anything written up there. I actually went back and put this plus this equals this, freedom. And I used that ad too, and that's a good picture right there. How's this for the day? $317.54 today alone. Anytime you have a big day, y'all, use it. You know what I'm saying? You could use. Now this is back in June. I would put that as an ad below my ad when I'm answering the questions or something. If you don't know what I'm saying, watch my Facebook training. It will teach you. You need to see it. Okay. Okay, 3,200. I'm gonna be a little quicker. This is what I'm doing while you were working. Having an arcade was a dream of mine. Again, just playing around. I wanted to see if I can get the colors that sort of match how it would look. I actually painted and restored this Miss Pac-Man machine. I've got 13 arcade games in my house, and she wasn't even up there, so something I'm a little proud of. And some of the paint was left over, and I'm real artistical, so I thought I would paint up, you know, the little chairs to go with it. So that's what I did for our arcade. Time Machine Lost goes back to the 80s. Everybody, hey, I'm almost done solving the Rubik's Cube. That's cool. I've been playing with it for 30 years. This was on a Tuesday. The beach is open on Tuesdays. Okay. Full time. I got good comments on this one. I didn't even really have an ad, you know. It's looking at me, Ray. Well, tell them about the business. Use your, you know, creativity. We came, we saw, we joined. Some of my payouts, again, was what Mom would use. This is not a horror movie. It's worse, but it can have a happy ending. I think I went back and put it's reality. It's worse. Reality right here, and it can have a happy ending. I just didn't upload it to here. That's where I used to work at. My clothes back on the floor and him being strapped. Again, just being creative. Okay, I quit. I'm not really sick. I'm in Jamaica. And this is to my boss. You can do anything with this stuff. Okay. Man finds way to freedom and exposes all. I think we're coming to an end. My old 2-story house. Down, remodeled, and fixed up myself. I love my house. This is a really, really good ad, and it's timeless too. That's what I like. I put, all I do is send people, my business does the rest. You can't do this, really. Yeah, I made probably $1,500 off this one ad right here. It's not hard. You know, and the red really grabs attention. The black and the white, the black really pulls out against that. It worked good. That was one of my better ads, and I could use it today if I wanted to. That's the great part. Alrighty. New diamond, that was back in May. Some of the payouts from my business. You know, showing down $230, $31, $99. All this just front-end business. I make more money in the residual, but to be honest, stuff like this is just more attractive looking than how I get paid out, and it grabs a lot of attention when I put it from PayPal. People relate to it. And let's see here, new diamond. But has to have residual olive, old Popeye, my hero. That was from PhotoGrid. I've been in my business 6 months. I've made $8. Might be time to change businesses. Better is here. That's what I look like if I'd been in business and hadn't made no money that long yet. Okay, I found a time machine. This is 40 years later. Employee of the month. And it's talking about this now. This was the difference in time. Just being creative. You know what the difference is? Nothing. Alright, we're back to here. So that shows you what PhotoGrid can do. I'm going to speed this up because I noticed it's getting kind of lengthy, and I apologize. Available for both, and it says, okay, laptop. Yeah, my laptop right here, literally, I paid it right now, as of right now today. I just looked it up when I got this picture. It's a HP 15. It's selling for $435, and I paid $170. Okay, this is something that I brought in my business later, to be honest, and bought it during the time that I was planning on setting up an auto poster and being done with it. You know, I was a little naive when it comes to Facebook. I thought that was the way to do it. It doesn't quite work like that, and glad to be honest, and that's the truth. I can do my entire business without this, but I would suggest getting one anyhow. And the reason why is going to be listed below in a second. I went to Walmart and found the one I wanted and hit the pawn shop with a warranty and got the exact same laptop in perfect condition, the one I'm using now, for less than half price. I paid $170. That's why I just told you here. I got mine for $170. The reason I hit the pawn shop is because I want hands-on and like to see the reviews of the ones that are there available, comparing those two. A lot of times pawn shops don't, you know, they might know how much it's worth, but they know it's going to sit there. $400, $35 laptop, flawless with stickers everywhere, still on it. You know, they had a sale where every laptop they're trying to get rid of because they're getting backed up with them, and I could pick between any of them, use my hands on all of them, fresh install, Windows 8, Windows 7, whatever I wanted, and then go with it. And so that's just really hard to beat. I like to put my hands on something before I buy it. I'm usually the type of person who'll buy a TV online, you know, or something like that for the cheapest I can find it and have it shipped. But in this case, laptop, I want hands-on. Okay. Debut screen caption software. This is what I'm using right now, y'all. This is the reason to have a laptop, if nothing else. It works really, really well. Y'all, this alone is the reason to have a laptop. This software right by itself, I know many that use screen caption and pay monthly and yearly, and is no different than this one. I'm not going to say it's better. I like the options. It's so simple. It's pathetic. I mean, if you look at this, this is exactly what it looks like right here. Click this. I can extend the screen out to make it however I want. I took out the menu tray down here, so you ain't looking at that right now. You can do so many things, and it comes with on editorial that it just rocks. It really does. I can't believe that they give you all this for free, and it does screen your webcam also right here. It just works really, really well. And y'all, the compression. Let me tell you why I like it so much. See here, the biggest advantage of using Debut it is the fact that it records an AVI. Okay, format and converts by itself to YouTube or whatever you want to get is a great, incredibly fast and organized way I am used to using my S3 phone and record about 150 YouTube videos, and it had good quality. They were MP3, you know, and it taken hours to upload after taking a gig or more of space to do it as well. With this, I get HD flawless recording with great audio recording. This does everything that expensive business types software does for free perfectly, and has its own free editor software as well that does anything you want to do with your recordings. Let's see, a 30-minute video recorded in HD perfectly is 43 megabytes and uploads in minutes to YouTube. It doesn't get any better than that, period. Dude, I'm telling you, I could run outside. I can't go get gas and come back without my, not only has it been converted, it's been uploaded as well. That's just incredible. That makes you get an unlimited amount of YouTube video posting time that you want. Definitely get that. No other way around. This is not software, but just as vital as your attitude, y'all. And let me tell you right here. If you want to make a $10,000 a month online business, you have to have an attitude of a $10,000 a month marketer. You got to be uplifting and give great answers to them as if they were already in your business and a great friend in your downline. I personally am not selling anything, y'all. And I believe that. Do I sound like I'm selling anything to you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I approach anybody and they say, well, you know, and I can tell they're marketers, they're experienced marketers. Okay, so what are we selling here? You know, I know that's the mentality. I understand the big picture. Yeah, they're right to some degree. And I know that people will argue with this, but when you quit trying to sell something to them and just tell them what you do and are excited about, it changes the way you think. It changes the way they look at it. It's their perspective on your business, man. I know that I am giving them something that can change their life if I can show them the big picture. You're not giving them the big picture when I sit here and tell them, well, okay, well, what I do is my front end business, you go here, they do this, and then I get paid. And it sounds really interesting. Y'all, that's not the big picture. You know what I'm saying? You want people to really thrive and come in your business. And look, if you came into a business, what about that person in that business made you get in the first place? Why aren't you showing that side to the people who are looking at your business? It just doesn't make sense. You know, it's like me sitting there talking about, okay, example, someone asked about, you know, the business. I say, y'all, hey, Jim, thanks for asking. This is the way in, and give the link. I go one line below it and I say, y'all, if you come through, our private Facebook group is incredible. The creators of the system are there every day. We have administrators, and about half the leaderboard is in that group. I mean, where do you find that at? This is awesome. And that would be my comment. Okay? Then if I'm on the leaderboard or something, I might put a picture of me on the leaderboard so people can see I made credibility. I gave the link out. Other people are going to see it. They're going to be impressed. It says who I am. They show I believe in my business. And what else can I say to do all that? Get the big picture. That is the big picture. Okay. I don't care what business you're in. If you believe in your business and are passionate about it, you got to show them. That is exactly what you need to see, what they need to see in here from you. People will follow you, not even certain of what you do yet, if they see something special about you inside. Your ads have to show this. Your videos have to show this. And y'all, if you're in something that is real, don't quit. I say this part all the time, and this bring my ad to end here, or a video. If you believe in what you do and don't quit, all the answers are going to come to you. They have no choice but to. Your attitude is more important, misspelled, than any tools you will need or find. Thanks. Y'all, that's the answers right here. I gave you the tools. You got to find the business you believe in. Don't jump from business to business to business, blaming it on the business, because what did every business have in common? I'm going to tell you what every business that you failed in have in common. You're the problem. Because if people on the leaderboard are making money in that business, Now, it may not be the right business for you, but when you find the right business, don't sit here and say it's a scam. Oh, it didn't work for me. Well, you know what? You didn't work it right. Don't be naive. Okay, there's a lot of naive people on the internet. You got to know that there's a lot of naive people. Facebook's full of them. But don't trust reviews just because you click something. Today's strategies is to use reviews to bring people into their business. There's all sorts of mentalities that's using often them reviews so that you go look at another business. Don't get lost in that. Find somebody. If you're downline, or if you go through the business, don't pay for anything yet. Obviously, take your time, do a little bit of research, but your research should be in the Facebook group of the business, finding people who are successful. Don't talk to the brand new person. They don't know no better than you. Get to someone that's on the leaderboard and ask them what they think. It don't matter if they're in your business or not. Tell them, call them on the phone, man. Tell them, can I talk to you? I really am interested in this. I just, I feel a lot better. I can't jump in something and have this naiveness side to me. I can't show, what stopped me from going? I knew I believed in the business. I couldn't show other people because I was scared that if I got hurt, if it was a scam, obviously or something, it wouldn't hurt me. It's bad. That's just me learning. I should have done something different before I got in and learned a little more about it. But if I would have gone in and then scammed other people, I couldn't have lived with that. That would have bothered me more. So I took 35 pages worth of notes before I even got in my first online business and talked to people on the phone that I knew that had quit their job, and that's what they did, and I got my answers. When I left there and got into my business, I was on fire. I couldn't sleep. That's that kind of mentality. I loved it. I literally could just breathe it. That is what the mentality you want going into the right business for you. And then if you don't quit and you believe in it and show people, it's going to work. That's the answer right there. That's more valuable than any tools that I could give you. All right, this has been long enough. Sorry about it being so long. And but if you need anything, y'all, this is let's see here, HTTP. That's the best way to do this. HTTP. I'm using ibourl.net/your online way to freedom. Your online way to freedom. And it's been 24. Okay, that's me. If you just click that, HTTP ibourl.net/your online way to freedom 24, that's one of my links. I've got a bunch of links. I've actually got probably 50 of them, but that will take you to where you need to go. I'm gonna put the links down below, and y'all, it's this business. Just take it for real. If you need to talk to me about it. I'd be tickled to death to help you out. Alrighty, appreciate it.